Welcome everyone, I am Tim, and this is The Controller. Thanks for clicking on Fallout 4, You Only Live Once. We are standing here in front of the Cambridge Police Station, from where we just took a little bit of a vertibird ride back from Virgil's Cave once again, as we did go into the glowing sea and got the schematics for the interceptor. So that is what we are going to be having to do today. But also in the last part, we might actually be done going in the glowing sea. At least I kind of am hopeful we are, but there might be a few odds and ends that we will go back in for anyway. But in the last part, we did take a few knocks, 4 to be exact. However, they were just light little taps, and it only turned out to be about 5 hit points. So all in all, pretty good. And oh yeah, we did take down a courser, so that is very good indeed. And Disciple Scaver and a couple other disciples right over there that we had taken out at the last part of the last episode, and we've actually been seeing a few more disciples roaming around, which isn't the end of the world, but that is something to keep an eye on. So I am gonna swing through Hangman's Alley, get my inventory rearranged, and then we will go determine which faction we want to help us build that teleporter. And now, since we are in Diamond City, part of our inventory management, I think it is kind of important to craft a little bit more of the orange mintats. We have been going through those a little bit more frequently, so looks like we can make 2. So we will go ahead and do that. And one thing that isn't necessarily the greatest thing in the world, but we do have it regardless, is this beautiful glowing blood pack. Now that does give 75 rad resistance, and that lasts for 10 minutes, so that's not too bad. Going into the glowing sea, this could be another added perk of using this. You know, it's a little bit less invasive as far as potentially getting sick. So even though we have the hazmat suit, you know, it doesn't hurt to at least make a few of those. That seems like enough. So I did pick up a few things from Percy. I think I'll wait till daylight and then head on back to Hangman's Alley, and then we'll catch a little bit of shut-eye before heading back out. And weakness, perfect. That's what we want. I feel as though I get sick way more than I typically should, but you know, it is what it is. Don't have to, you know, fret about it, because weakness shouldn't matter, because theoretically I don't ever want to get hit. And what do we have here today? Gunners with operators, perfect. Few scavers. Go on in, take out the gunners. Decent chance that a gunner will be legendary, so may as well let them do a little bit of work. In comes Molotov. Always good to check Chaos Junction. I always like to see what's going on, and gunners could be a decent chance of legendary. Yeah, operators should be a good source of help, and not to mention, if one dies, oh, hello. I don't want to be standing right by you. If one dies, might actually give us some decent weapon, or decent ammo for our operator's rifle here. If I can sneak around and take a shot or 2, I know it is pretty light out right now, but if I can get a couple shots, start building that adrenaline up again. Okay, in caution. Come on, operators. Come on up. Join the party. Don't see anybody running around, so probably in that house right there. I think we can just make quick work of them. Oh, you're right there. It's a little bit different location than typically. Oh, and I did not realize how low I was on the criticals. That's right, because also in the last part, we got shot by a wonderful, wonderful random raider that just happened to be in College Square. And I needed to use a critical because in a panic, that is what you do. So just loot these bodies a minute, and the brackets are shuffling, but that's probably from the operators down below. Whoa, whoa. I say that as I went into caution. There you are. Gunner conscript. Yeah, how about you just walk back through that door? 66%. I don't know if I trust it, but it ended up working. All right, now I should be nice and good. Not to mention, yeah, that 7.62, picking up those guns just keeps adding to the total. If there's enough operators and disciples that are running around, you know, it might actually, I might not have to go back to Nuke World. That mailbox gave me a mini panic attack. Okay, just conscript still. Looks like all conscripts. All right. So no legendary in the old gunner front this time. But we did pick up a lot of decent ammunition that we can turn around and sell a little bit later. But now, I was saying that we needed to figure out who we wanted to build our teleporter. And I don't think I've had the Brotherhood build the teleporter on the channel before. So I do think we are going to go talk to them, because we do need to go to the Pridwin anyway. We've used a few vertibird signal grenades, so I wouldn't mind picking up a couple more of those. Not to mention, we do have probably a fair amount of technical documents and viable blood samples that we can turn in for more caps. So we'll just wander around down this shoreline, shoreline, back on over to the airport, and everything should be relatively calm, with the exception of, did Backstreet Apparel respawn again? That is always a possibility. It does tend to respawn more than it should. And yes, we do. We have a scaver, machine gun turret, which I don't have a very good shot on it. Let's just back off a little bit. Just going to be a couple turrets left. And honestly, while we are waiting, I am floating 4 level ups. I know I have talked before about saving them and not utilizing them, because you never know when you might have something that pops up that you really, really want. And the last time we ended up taking the last 2 ranks of gun nut so we could improve that operator's rifle and take a look at that Gauss rifle a little bit more. But since we are here, we do want to build up the crits a little bit faster. So let's go ahead, top up our luck, bring that all the way up to luck rank 10. We can now start doing the ricochet, which that could be worthwhile. We'll take at least the first rank of it. If we get shot from a distance, you know, we are progressively going to get lower on our health. So having a chance to ricochet back and kill them without taking damage, you know, that's kind of like an Unstoppables magazine. Not going to be a bad thing to have. And also, I'm really tempted to take the last 2 ranks of Grim Reaper Sprint. We have the first rank right now, 15% chance to restore action points is good. 25% is obviously better. But the final rank, 35%, 1 in 3 chance of restoring all action points, that's great. But the bigger thing, refill your critical meter, which then we will have crits for days, and having critical banker fully maxed out, I think that is a good option to do. So we are going to still have 1 perk point left, I do believe. I guess we used up all 4. Oh yeah, because I took 1 rank at Ricochet. But any more that we are generate for the level ups, we will still hold on to just for kicks and giggles. Okay, let's get a good lineup. 82%, and says got a better shot at the combat inhibitor. I don't believe that for a minute. There we go. 3 criticals in the bank. Love to see it. And there's a Grim Reaper sprint right there. Fill up that crit meter. Now we have 4 in hand. I feel really good about that decision to do that. And I want to test it out a little bit more. So we do obviously need to make it over to the Pridwin. But one area that I'm actually surprised I haven't visited yet, at least on the interior, is right next to Good Neighbor of Mass Fusion. Oh, hello.
Oh. Nothing there now. What do you think? I don't know. Jump in the shadows. Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down on the jet, I guess. I don't start talking crazy.
Where are you guys from? Ooh, Legendary Raider. Where are you from? Are you right up there? Because a Legendary Raider I would be all for going to get. Okay, yeah, we got barricade there. Corn, sure, I'll take some corn. They must be on the back side. I want a Legendary Raider. I like legendaries. I don't know exactly where they are at. Do a little exploring. Hidden, getting close. There we go. Legendary Raider right there. 50% chance on the head. Take 2 tries, then take him down. And 66% on the head. Down he goes. Perfect. Gonna be 1 more yet? No? Just the 2 of you? Okay. Just the 2 of you. Now I just gotta make it on over to them. Which I don't think it is from this way, but we can take a look. I just gotta make it over there. Okay. So probably go up on the roof and over. Yeah. Very nice. Okay, what do we got in here? 4 fusion cores. That is great to sell. And plasma infused 10mm pistol. 10 points of energy damage and can turn enemies into goo. That's not actually awful. That's actually pretty decent. You can get that to be a fast firing weapon. And yeah, it won't be utilized in this playthrough because I don't have pistols. Now, if I had those 4 rank points, I could just boost the gunslinger on up right away, and this could be a viable weapon. But overall, not too bad of a legendary drop. I feel pretty good about that. And we can just keep going down. Shotgun shell. Yeah, he wasn't going to be doing too much to me. We'll just take their leftover stuff. Nice little campfire setup. A nice little area for them. Nobody can sneak up on you. They gotta go in the long way. Well planned out, guys. Well planned out. Alright. Now we can make our way on over to mass fusion. I think just probably this next intersection or 2 more yet, and then I think we can just jockey on over, be perfectly fine. Alright, we got a vertibird up ahead. There's mass fusion, you can see right on the thing, and they are doing some good work. Now, not overly enthused that the Brotherhood is already here, but they are working on, I guess, taking out the super mutants. And, ooh, got a super mutant butcher. Let's go ahead and help the Brotherhood out just a little bit. We are full up on criticals, and there's enough buildings around here. Ooh, ooh, suicider. Followed by a basic super mutant. Should go down nice and easy. Ooh, okay. They were taking some pot shots at us. They knew where we were at. So one good thing about a vertibird, other than they crash constantly and they have no ability to stay in the air, they do make the enemies known and draw them out a little bit. So I guess, you know, that is a good thing in that regard. Enemies break cover, I can shoot them in the side or the back. And is this where the bear is at? Yeah, Yao Guai. Not gonna be too big of an issue now. This might draw some attention to me, but let's just throw a grenade right on top of him. Down he goes. And I'm sure that vertibird is going to crash very, very soon. But in here, we should be nice and safe. Ooh, even an overdue book for the avid reader. Idiot savant trigger. Everything's looking good. Get that Yao Guai meat. Got a random raider. There is mass fusion. We are right here. Vertibird is still engaging. I've taken out the gunners out front, right? Yes. Oh, it's doing the death spiral. It's gonna crash, right? Crash, hit a building? I was gonna say, you are falling really nice, and get some shrapnel coming our way. Did I see another super mutant? Okay, that was the Yao Guai. This is the random spawn alleyway. And none of you guys were legendary. Oh, okay. That is good to have at least taken care of. And mass fusion. Right here. Okay, so this could be a little bit interesting inside. Be some good gunners, but I think it is getting actually, yeah, 9 o'clock at night. There is a chance that some of them might be asleep. This will be all gunners. Gonna be one in this room right off to the right-hand side. Gonna be a lot of gunners overall, and yeah, the turrets, they are deactivated. I could shoot them all the time in the world, and it wouldn't do any damage. Now, if I grabbed my bleeding weapon, I could get that done. But this isn't super big. Okay, gunner conscript over there. Take you down. And hidden. Still just a little flutter of the hidden bracket. Nothing too crazy. Let's press on. Okay. Cans, I disarmed you, but you're still there. Good to know. Okay, one sleeping. Yeah, you're asleep. Just the one of you. You know, that would be a fine shot, but how about I just shoot you in the foot? Death by foot. Now we can continue onward. I did think about taking advanced lockpicking too, which there'd be a safe that I could open and try to utilize that right off the bat.
Sweet.
Just a little storage room. Nothing too crazy. And continue. People asleep. That is what I like to see. We have great stealth. Just keep working our way. I think sometimes there can be a guy patrolling on that side. Might be that one that actually goes around. Make sure he gets past the little handrail. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I don't need the turret. Nope. Yep, do the gunner. 84%. Good shot. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Heard a door open. Because there's a gunner's conscript right there. Okay, crit. Caution. Still just caution. Yep, okay, there's another guy. Legendary gunner. Take him out. He was looking my way. Okay, definitely need to check him out, and that appears to be the last one that was at least paying attention to us. Perfect, he's on the walkway right around there. And we got a trap in here? What triggers the trap? That I don't know. But we will, I guess, take it just to get that little bit of XP. Oh, you just had a security baton. How quaint. Again, Tesla arc, like... Ah, there's a scale. I don't know, maybe I missed a scale on the other one, too.
Nice.
Okay, I hear walking. Might be from up above. We'll pick up the laser pistol for now. Get that diffusion cores. Oh. You are a lot closer than I thought. But overall, press onward. Next body should be the legendary gunner. Oh! You had a missile launcher. I forgot that. There's a missile launcher guy in here too. I would have been a lot more worried. But, ooh, 44 pistol. Very powerful pistol, but stalkers, not very good. Take everything else though. That leaded polymer combat armor. Actually, not terrible. We have a little bit of carry capacity at the moment. We'll pick all that stuff up. Now, one thing I wouldn't mind being able to snag if this happened to have it is a military grade circuit board. I don't think I have any of those dotted around, laying around, and pretty sure I need that for building the teleporter. So if I happen to find one, I would be overjoyed. So I am doing an extra close job just looking around for looting just on the off chance that one pops up. Ah, technical document. That will come in handy. Okay. Should be good enough. Hello, the two of you. Have a grenade. Well, that did not get him. Gonna have to come through that door, right? Yikes! No, 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 no. 17 damage. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I'm taking more damage. Taking more damage. Another 15. Back off. Back off. Why can't I move? Okay, that's 32 damage. That is 32 damage. I should have dropped back off right off the bat. Yeah, I don't care about the machine gun turret. I definitely thought those grenades were going to do a lot better work. Alright, well, 32 damage. Taken. That's alright. We had more that we could give. It is what it is, just I do not like getting shot. Okay, Mr. Conscript. Am I gonna be back to hidden again? Still hidden? Okay, perfect. Oh, they came running around fast, and I was thinking, oh, well, I'll see them as they come around, but they came around guns blazing. But yeah, I definitely thought that grenade throw was gonna do some good work, but it definitely did not. Okay, that got me a little flustered. This was, you know, just kind of spur of the moment. I wasn't necessarily planning this for this episode. I did just think as I was doing a little bit of inventory, like, hey, you know what? I don't think I've gotten the strength bobblehead yet, and more carry capacity is always good.
Got it.
Just trash there. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even have a chance to utilize to utilize any criticals. Not sure why I picked up the... Ooh, antifreeze bottle. Yes, please. Yeah, I'm being nice and aggressive with my looting. Okay, so this was the conscript I shot through at the end. Nice little combat rifle tucked in there. Okay, don't need a teacup. And press onward. And upward. This is a spot where, ooh, I was gonna say I would love to be able to shoot through the barrier, but I can. We're utilizing that critical. We're gonna back off. Good angle here if it happens to come through the door. Otherwise, this is about what I was originally would say would be the trickiest part. If you have penetrator, penetrator makes it a world easier, but criticals work pretty good too. Did I hear a door open? If I did... Okay, I think there's only 2 of them. And you either go in that way or that way, and no matter what, they hear you coming. So we're gonna get lucky again, and walking away, we're gonna crit them through the wall, and that should be it, just those 2. But otherwise, you try to open that door, and it is hard to sneak up on them because they hear the door open, and they start running around, and if you're like, ooh, I'm just gonna sneak and pay attention and shoot them, they end up coming running through that door and they shoot you in the back. If you go the other way, so, well, you have essentially the exact same problem. You come in this way and they're either right on top of you, or if they do happen to be a little bit further, you know, you're like right by them, or same thing, they open the door coming from the other way and shoot you in the back there. So taking them out through the wall, much, much better option. And, okay, yeah, so the one went down, so the other one picked up his gun. Smart thinking. Ooh, a psycho and a spine in there. Ooh. Okay, now, and at this point, this is the final room. Which means, let's get that instigating going. Right, this is the final room? Yeah. Got the gunner commander. Let's just crit him in the fusion core. Do I need it though? No, I didn't need it. Down goes the gunner commander. Health added 6. 290 out of 457. That's not the worst thing in the world. But hey, that is the last enemy in here, so we are good to collect what we came for. Which I already walked past it, because why not? Okay, I'm a little concerned here. Just hop up, hop up. Hop up a little bit more. There we go. Strength bobblehead.
There we go.
Permanently gain 1 strength, which is 10 carry capacity. That's not nothing. Not to mention, we can do a good little loot of the gunner commander. He actually has some T45 versus sometimes he has just basic Raider power armor. Muffled shadowed, yeah, sure, we'll take that. Looks like really nothing else. Don't need to go on the balcony. We're gonna wanna go back out the way we came in. And yeah, I'll take a look, see if I missed anything en route back down. Otherwise, we're just gonna head right on back out. Looking nice and dark now. So we came out different building or different doorway. I should go the safe route, but I'm in an exploratory mood, and we got that legendary raider we had taken care of, and I mean we got shot a little extra time, but we are close. Oh yeah, old corner bookstore. Isn't there ghouls? Yeah, ghouls. Roamer. Perfect. I think that's what the Fen Hall with super mutants. And that is a location that my game is a little bit buggier. Come on, we got Raider scum right there. Don't need the instigating. Oh, where'd you go? I was just gonna shoot you in your face. How rude. Don't you want to just go boom? Maybe if we climb up onto this old truck, which, yeah, there's good neighbor. We've taken care of the dogs right here. Okay, I see you, Mr. Turret. 120 XP. Anybody want to come out? I can always just back off and drop down. That's looking like a good shot. Good animation. Down goes the scabber. Anybody else want to come running out? It is nighttime. They might be asleep.
No need to hide.
Oh, I just saw you. Come on out. Come running this way. Yeah, there we go. Oh, legendary raider. Love to see it. Down they go. Blind firing. Yeah, I was a little bit scared. Ooh, a survivalist. Still only in caution, though. They're blind firing. If I can't see them, they can't see me, which means they can't hit me, especially with a shotgun. Just a shotgun guy is not going to be able to take me out. Saw it off at that point, too. Not out of the woods yet, though.
When you turn up, you're dead.
But we do have a legendary we need to address. Maybe undress.
Only a fucking coward hides.
I feel as though it will be a good piece of legendary armor. I can just feel it. Feel it in my bones. But I would like to find that last raider that is screaming at me, though.
Oh, I know you're here. Fight.
I know you're here. Looks like the caution is going to fade.
Come on out. No sign of him now.
Ooh. There you are. Now you're just right in the spotlight. Is that going to be the last one? Yeah. Right. Good raider gang taken care of. Haymarket Mall. Got raider scum and... Aha! It is armor, but it is trash armor. Cryogenic, and that could actually come close to putting me over capacity, but not quite. What? Survivalist just having a pipe pistol? That seems unlikely. So I'm not going to worry about going in. I'm just going to take some of this floating stuff because it has magical powers. All right, so got a couple more ticked off on the map. Haymarket Mall and also the corner bookstore. All right, let's go out the consistent way where we had gone through before. Can go out past Cabot House. Got the, Boston Bugle building, yep. And next up should be Cabot House, and then from there should just be a quick little swim across the river to the airport. It has been a long time since I've been on the Pridwin as well, but Elder Maxon, let's build a teleporter.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental.
I have a way to infiltrate the Institute using a device called a signal interceptor.
So it appears we share a common goal. I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood.
There we go. Maxon says he's gonna tell Proctor Ingram, and that is who we need to go to. But before we do that, let's go turn in some technical documents and viable blood.
I found some technical documents for you.
And they're in wonderful condition as well. Excellent work. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you
175 caps, not too bad. And the blood samples.
Yes, here you go.
Excellent. This will help quite a bit. Here's some caps for the trouble.
Ooh, dogs, 1,000 caps. That is quite incredible. That might actually almost push me up to the wrong spot as far as caps go. So maybe we can offload some with Tegan. And of course, the first thing we want to do with him is get 6 more signal grenades. Just clear him out just so we know that our supply does not run out. However, that probably isn't going to be that useful here in not too long once we can start teleporting to the Institute. But yeah, with those 1,000 caps that we picked up from turning in the viable blood samples, we are just under 10,000 caps. So I didn't really know what to do. So I figured, you know, plasma mines, they might come in handy. Pick up that 2mm electromagnetic cartridges just in case we get a Gauss rifle rolling, and a little bit of 50 cal too. We're not really burning through that ammo very quick as we are using the operator's gun quite a bit. But, you know, all in all, that will take us back down to under 9,000, 8283 to be exact. So that is not terrible, all things considered. Now, I was really hoping that I would find a military-grade circuit board, but I have not found anything like that. I am going to take a look in my personal container back at the bed, I guess, in the Brotherhood here. But other than that, I don't think we have one yet, so maybe Proctor Tegan will have something for us. I know I had mentioned that Proctor Tegan, but no, Proctor Ingram is who I need to talk to, and she is right here.
Oh, this frame is driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh?
All right, so Ingram wants me to build pretty much everything here, which said that she has the supplies for it, and the airport is right here, and she's close by too. So maybe, just maybe, if we do have everything we need here. Oh, they got a good amount of junk. Not sure if it is going to be everything we need, but I am carrying around a fair amount too that I had just picked up from doing my little bit of looting. So I do have a decent amount here, but I do know we are going to need a little bit more, and we can pick that up back at Hangman's Alley. But first things first, let's go ahead and get our special starting to be built. Boom, platform done. Talk to Proctor Ingram again, and yeah, it's either do this here and have to run to Hangman's Alley to gather the stuff and then come back, or run to Hangman's Alley, start building it there, which I could do on that platform that was up above, kind of by where my bed it was. And honestly, that's kind of what I had initially planned, but either way, we're going to have to go back and forth, and I think ultimately this is going to be a little bit easier, and it cleans up some clutter that would be in Hangman's Alley. So all in all, this probably will work out just as well. So we gotta build the last remaining things, and may as well go ahead, try to build that now. I do know we need a biometric scanner, which we do for sure have back at Hangman's Alley. And we are going to need military grade circuit boards, but I have an idea for where to grab those, although they are a bit out of the way. But take a look at this special. We can't build that yet because we need the military grade circuit board. Whoop. So I'll make a little list of everything that we need, which, okay, we can get a relay dish. So let's go ahead, slap that down. And we already got the platform. Just need the molecular beam emitter, and we need the control console for biometric scanner. So we actually just need one military grade and one biometric scanner, plus we are going to need a lot of power. And oh, look at that, Ingram has come to help me out a little bit. How nice of her. So definitely gonna need to get a few things to make generators too, but we can go ahead, build a couple mediums. I think overall we need about 20, so that we're gonna need ceramic in. Honestly, that's not actually too bad for the materials that we are going to need. So I guess we'll run to Hangman's Alley and see what we can do. All right, I know this isn't Hangman's Alley, but hear me out. I like to change my mind, and I think I actually left a decent amount of stuff at the castle. Not to mention, oh, I haven't taken the castle yet? Okay. I definitely thought I had taken the castle. So I think it is time to clear the castle, I guess. And Vertibird, you better not crash and burn. So the Minutemen are running in. Yeah, take them out. So I definitely was not planning on taking down the Mirelurks right now. But that, I guess, is what we are going to do. I definitely thought that I've cleared this before. Yeah, something over here. There's a lot of Mirelurks. I'm just shooting them in their shell.
Hold up.
Yeah, that's right. Another one for the Minutemen. Taking them all down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hatchling is not allowed to come up towards me. That is not okay. That about got me. Go ahead, Preston. You can do the work. Alright, I'm just gonna stay back. The Minutemen might pretty much all die. But yeah, why did I think I had already cleared this? Probably because I had already had the castle tagged from when I went to Spectacle Island to get the luck bobblehead. Whoa, whoa, okay. Hatchling. Is there something? I don't like the noise right by me. Let me just go cower away. I don't like that. All the noises. Okay, I guess I'll help. Is it just Preston left? All the other Minutemen might actually be dead. And Preston is immortal, so... Oh, if all the Minutemen are dead, maybe one other one is essential as well.
Damn. Looks like they've been nested.
Yeah, it does look like that.
Looks like to hold up inside old building. The walls are probably full of them.
Sure looks that way. Here's how we're gonna play this. You hold here in the front.
Preston bossing everybody around.
General and I will build the walls.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this, General.
Alright, so gotta destroy the egg clutches. Very nice. Yep, yep. This will be a ridiculous amount of Mirelurk meat. Kind of wish I had just a basic 10mm that I could use here. But let's utilize those plasma. I knew there was a reason we just picked up a... Why am I going in aid? It's not under aid. It's under weapons. Plasma mines are weapons. So let's go ahead. Place a bunch of these out here. We'll use all 6, because why not? And if that doesn't kill the Mirelurk Queen, she's gonna
You
come
crossed
up
the
this
line,
way.
General. There are some things I can't forgive.
Yeah,
I
so
thought I knew you. I trusted you.
I
And then you joined
barely
up with the
did
scum
anything
that
for
prey
you,
on the
Preston.
Commonwealth.
Just chill down. Okay, that's fine, Preston, that our friendship is over. I like how you just did that while we were, you know, supposed to be doing a bunch of other stuff as well. But hey, you know, that's quite all right. Let's actually do cryo mines too. Oh, that just went into the scene. All right. And so we did 6 of the plasma and a bunch of those. All right. Ooh, ooh. I don't like that rumble. But this will... Oh, that was a terrible shot. Ooh, you just spawned. Okay, yep. Take you down. No, not Preston. Do the... No. Yeah, do the hatchlings that are right in front of your face. No, not that. Take the Mirelurk eggs. They can be good eating, although they are heavy. Don't like that you're twitching. But yeah, all these hatchlings have Mirelurk meat, and the ones down below are going to have a bunch too. The Minutemen are just running around trying to take care of it. Don't really want them to spawn. more chance of them hitting me. Alright, just keep working our way around, cleaning out the egg hatches. Tons of them around here. This is gonna definitely utilize my ammunition. Burn it right on up. Oh, some right behind me too. Actually, I think I have a Molotov cocktail. I do.
What the hell was that?
Oh, seriously? I was too close. I definitely thought that Preston turned hostile there too. But there's Mirror catchlings around here somewhere. And alright, gotta kill the queen. Perfect. Alright, killed the queen. I don't know where that hatchling is. The Minuteman is down there. There is a lot of eggs left to clear.
Good work, people. But we aren't done yet.
Gah!
Bill and I are gonna have a look at the radio.
Jeepers!
The rest of you, clear out any remaining Mirelurks or eggs you find.
Oh my goodness. Alright, yeah, it says everything is completed. I think that hatchling went running down here and ended up... Maybe it was a Mirelurk. I think that took out all of them. But, ooh, look at this nice queen goo. Yeah, no nuclear material out of it. How sad. Alright. That didn't go according to plan. Another 2 damage from my own dumb fault. And, yeah, going inside, gonna be even more...
Well, I guess it could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse.
I'm gonna go see what else is left around this old place.
Ooh, a 5 crank laser musket. I'll pick that up for the time being. If I go into build mode, am I gonna instantly start getting attacked? Maybe. Yeah, Preston is still shooting stuff. Well, I guess here goes nothing. We need a little bit of power. Do I have anything here? Enough for a few medium generators. I think I only need 2. Okay, that, yeah, required 10. Perfect. Radio freedom is powered up. 1 person, and yeah, 1 Minuteman is guaranteed to survive, so he can run the radio. Beautiful.
Excuse me.
Wow, we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, now we've got to pay. So, you know, back to business. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Yeah, all right. So, Preston seems excited. Are you still going to be bitter to me for helping retake the castle now at this point?
I'm done trying to get through to you.
Yeah, he doesn't like me. He doesn't like me. But what do we have in the workshop? Military grades. We have high-powered magnet. Oil, no military grade. Circuitry board. What a shame. But I guess we retook the castle. And yeah, I'm not going to worry about picking up the meat. They can deal with their own stuff. And yeah. All right. So that didn't go exactly according to plan. So I think that means I do have to go to Hangman's Alley. Or do I? I can just potentially wander on down, and according to this compass marker, Proctor Ingram had told us, ooh, Brotherhood over there. This would be a location that we could go for a military grade circuit board. So let's just trudge onward a little bit further. I was wanting to go to this location anyway. At least the next time I headed south and went to the castle. It did cross my mind. So, no time like the present. Maybe we'll luck out. And along here, gonna be what? Some super mutants to deal with, and okay, got a Mirelurk over there. Is there any way that I'll be able to make it up on the other side? I don't think so. I do think I have to cross. Gwinnett Brewery, no problem. Don't need to go in there. I was gonna say, but there will be a Mirelurk here. Ooh, shooting it in the shell. That's okay. Down it goes. And we know there's the glowing Mirelurk around the corner. Looks like those eggs are already popped. Police station upcoming. More Brotherhood. That's gonna be... oh, good. Brotherhood goes down. Spotlight. Don't need you shining light on me. Just keep working our way further to the west. Okay, got a little bit higher level here. Raider Veteran. Don't need to take these raiders out, but it wouldn't hurt. I would like to just walk right past it. Okay, Tech Dog opened the door. Get a headshot on him. Okay, a little bit of shade cover here. Raider Veteran. Oh, come on. Okay, I guess I got a torso shot. 580 XP. I think one more raider, possibly two. Just a basic. Okay, not done yet. I feel pretty good. Another attack dog, but another raider veteran up top. We'll crit that veteran. Don't need him. Mr. Attack Dog, are you gonna come out? I see you. Kind of. Oh, and a machine gun turret. Okay. And Attack Dog right in front of my face. There's that Grim Reaper sprint. Oh, danger. I thought we were gonna be done. Could easily be a turret. Yeah, the danger is fading quickly. There weren't any legendaries, so I don't have to go in. There's Andrew Station discovered. 91 meters away for my destination.
Huh?
Oh. What is a person that did the huh? Okay. Don't see anything. Sure, it will be fine. Here's another wicked shipping container I can go into. Ooh, bottle cap mine. Very nice. With a stealth? 2 stealth, boys. Very, very nice. And some decent ammunition. And a plasma mine to... Well. That is a good steamer trunk in a good, wicked shipping container. Love to see it. Okay, so where I am going is this military, I guess, like checkpoint. South Boston military checkpoint, I think it's called. And there is going to be a sneak magazine in here. And there are going to be some gunners. One is going to be in the back of this trailer. No, not the headshot. The arm. Okay, I did get him taken care of. Very nice. And then there are going to be 2 on the inside. Nice fat man in here too. Bunch of fighting going off in the distance. Not my concern. Okay. Oh. Okay, crit him. Down he goes. Hidden. Gunner commander. Not gonna have that shot. Take him out. I think that's it. And got nice brotherhood over there. I'll just kind of wait till he crashes, I think. Be ready to run around this building before we go in, because explosions can go through a building. And
this is an emergency message to all Commonwealth Army soldiers.
perfect.
Emergency protocol
Down he goes.
17 Echo Charlie 9
Ooh, that is loud. Let's get in and out of here nice and quick. Guns and bullets. Oh, it's a guns and bullets. Even better. Plus 5% crit damage. Ooh, technical document. And back here.
This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition.
Very nice. Lots of good stuff here. Oh, man. Lots and lots of good. Okay, but ultimately, military grade circuit board. That is what we want. So that is what we got. Master locked safe. Can't crack that. Now let's just roll back out the way we came in. Can go back past Andrew Station. And feels good to get a Guns and Bullets magazine out of the deal too. One more. That's hard to think and commentate with that going on. But, alright, perfect. Can't really hear it now. Now we can go back past Andrew Station, go to the castle, and then loop around to Hangman's Alley and hopefully gather up all the stuff from there. And if I do my math correct on what we need to carry along, we should be able to build the teleporter. Okay. I'm a sucker. I was going to just bypass this little encounter. It was Brotherhood before, but there is a legendary raider now. And there is some fighting going on towards the vertibird. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and give a little assistance. We'll crit that legendary right off the bat. Get him taken down. Yeah, I was definitely going to just bypass all of this. But I am just a sucker and cannot refuse. All right, let's... Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't forget that the vertibird can crash, Tim. Don't forget the vertibird can crash. Run away. Run away. Where is the vertibird? Okay, there you are. Oh, it is smoking and burning. Oh, that looks bad. You're gonna come crash on top of me, aren't you? You're going super high so you can come crash on top of me? Well, something blew up. I need to make it over to that legendary raider. I don't trust you in the slightest. Where'd you go? What are you doing? Guess it doesn't hurt to grab the stuff from in here. Get some fragmentation mines back. Okay, yeah, I don't know what that vertibird's doing. I don't know if I've ever seen one go up that high. He is definitely going to come crash on top of me. And I know there's a dead legendary raider over there that I need to get. But it was only the one. Okay, switch weapons. They might be engaged somewhere else. That's still sky high. Okay, go across. I don't trust that vertibird. Sounded like somebody died. Maybe they dropped off some Brotherhood? Alright, and then all I need is the legendary. Which, are you him? There, that looks like they went off. Haha, Mutant Slayer's missile launcher. Okay, very valuable. But don't need anything else. Okay, so wasn't a total waste. I got a good money out of the deal. But that is all. And alright. Now, for what, the third or fourth time? Now we are going to be going back to Hangman's Alley in the nice roundabout way. And even if I see a legendary, I'm going to stay on task and avoid it. Well, that certainly took a while, and looks like this place is hopping now. You got Ingram plus Elder Maxon down here too?
I'll send for you if I need you.
Well, you all just want to check out, see what's going on. But I think I have everything I need now. I did end up running into a couple enemies back over at Backstreet Apparel again, because why wouldn't it respawn? So there is that. So did deal with that, and Okay, doesn't that snap onto it? Did I... Let's see here. Scrap these rugs. That stuff too close? Did I put this control console too close? Maybe? There it goes. There, that snaps on. Very nice. Okay, and now we just need the actual power. Which I got enough for plenty more of the mediums. Which 1, 2, 3. Probably, I think, only technically need that. I believe it takes 28 power total. So we'll just string these all together one by one. So it can be all on the same network, all on the same power grid. Go from there up. Okay, very nice. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to do this, and this, this. There, I think everything's powered up. Right? Or I gotta... I need string power. Where does that say it doesn't have power? Oh, because I hadn't attached the wire to it yet. There, alright. Everything has power. Need to talk to Elder Maxon, and... Oh, boy, that looks nice out here. Very good, but this definitely took a little bit longer than I had initially anticipated. Of course, clearing the castle and going in and getting the strength bobblehead was not on my to-do list today, nor was going to the South Boston military checkpoint. So, you know, a lot of added in things that I didn't necessarily plan on. And even though there were a few legendaries that we were able to at least loot, nothing really transpired of any worth from that. So that is a little bit disappointing. But we do have the... This looks really nice. We do have the relay transmitter teleporter ready to go, and that will be kicking off the next part. So I hope you will join with me for that. So as always, thanks for watching and thanks for joining. And until next time, powering off.